on, let's get a cinematic effect. What a beautiful blue sky. My name's Ian. Welcome to my channel. And of course, welcome to my shed. Wasn't going to film anything today, but for a couple of occurrences that happened. Infamy. So, we left off on the last video. I brought those TVs home, monitors home, etc. Well, I stripped all those down. And what a mess there. Well, look at this. I've weighed in. There's nobody about. I can hear the lovely Ellie, so let's go and see. Let's get. What did it weigh? What did it weigh? Oh, sorry, sir.
What the heck? It's Ian off YouTube.
I'm infamous. Hey, pleased to meet you. And yourself, sir.
Pleased to meet you, Jim Moore.
Well, this is Jim, and that's me.
Hello!
Oh, and that's Ellie.
There you
Ella.
go, Jim, that's yours.
Thank you very much.
No problem.
I've met a legend.
More like a leg end. Oh, pleased to meet you. Now you have to tell me the secret of my success. Right, so I've just been out to Aldi there, and this time we're not going for unusual beers. We'll just go for some San Miguel, which is actually Philippines, although everybody seems to think it's Spanish. Right, let's get. Oh, I thought we'd get some cheeky gin as well. And Jim turned out to be a fine chap. We had a good chat, found out what he did, what he wanted, and then he said like he was into furniture restoring. So we got. Hang on, I'm going to sit down. So we got talking about that, and I said I often pick up old brass furniture, bits and pieces, and many moons ago, I cleared an old lady's shed. Her husband had died, she'd left it a few years, and said, does anyone know anyone who can clear a shed? Me. Ended up going and clearing a shed. And I'm talking 5-6 years ago, if not longer. It's longer because I would have filmed it and I wasn't on YouTube then. Works out that this old lady, shocking, this lady and her husband owned a haberdashery shop, a DIY shop, and ended up clearing out boxes and boxes of, I'm going to say, ironmongery. Lots of screws, lots of old-fashioned screws, all slot-headed, brass, black domed ones. Anyway, I got talking to Jim. I said, look, you know, I've got all these screws, ideal for furniture restoration, as in they're original, you know, they're not imitation. These are 60 years old at least, and you're welcome to them. So we exchanged phone numbers, and he said he would come and take those screws off my hand. Oh, space in the shed. Scrapping Irish. You take note, you give stuff away, your shed will be empty really quick. So that was that. Oh, there's a longer tale which I won't tell you, but it involved me digging a grave for my neighbour's dog. Here's me, and I'm going like, I'll tell you the full tale then, okay? Well, let's get a beer first. No, it's not that Japanese rice beer. It's that San Miguel I bought from Aldi. It's not the genuine stuff because it says it's brewed in the UK under licence. I prefer the genuine stuff. How did I end up in Aldi? Oh, okay, right, so I was doing the drive yesterday, as you know in that video. I was jet washing the drive, and I noticed a van pull up outside the old lady's house, the ones who, you know, the garden I look after. I know she wasn't in, she'd gone to the vets because the dog had died. Anyway, she contacted this guy to come and dig a grave in the back garden, and he turned up to do that. I found out this afterwards. She arranged to meet him at a certain time. He turned up early. He didn't wait long. He waited 10 minutes, then went. She turned up a few minutes afterwards, asked me, "Hey, have you seen somebody?" I said, "Yeah." And it appears that he wasn't interested. He wasn't coming back. She said, "I didn't know what to do." So Muggins here said, like, "Tell you what, I'll dig a little hole in your back garden. You go and pick the ashes up, and I'll dig a little hole for you." She turned around and said, "Thank you very much." The day after, she came up and decided where we was going to bury the dog in the back garden. And I said, "When you picking the ashes up?" She went, "Ashes? Oh," she said, "I'm not having cremated. I'm burying him." My heart frigging dropped. You should see the size of this dog when it were alive. It were a big one. It fathered a miniature horse. Honestly. It had put a small donkey to shame. But I'd already said I was going to do it. It were cracking the flags. I'm knocking on me. I mean, I'm almost a pensioner. I've got a sit-down job, you know. That's egg there, then for pushing mouses about, you know. That's about the hardest work I do. I'm picking a pencil up, digging a big hole, 3 foot square, 3 foot deep, 3 foot by 3 foot by 3 foot. That's nearly a ton of soil in this heat temperature. The ground are like concrete. However, I love a challenge. I did it. So this is how we ended up in Aldi, because I went round last night. She was in the process of laying the dog to rest, and she said, "Ian, thank you very much. I was going to pay this guy so much an hour, you know, I thought it was reasonable." And I said, "No." And she goes, "So I'll go and get yourself something to drink from the shop." I did offer my protestations, but to no avail, and I had to go and buy some drink to soothe the sore muscles. Enough said. I bought that gin. She wouldn't take no for an answer, and who am I to say no? Well, I wouldn't have wanted any payment whatsoever. Anyway, by the by, so we ended up in Aldi. So I'm looking up this aisle. Lady approaches me, looks at me, gives me a funny look. I'm used to funny looks off ladies in supermarkets. And she says, "You Ian?" I don't know if you caught that. It was like eyeballs going left and right. Like, this is a trick question. Am I being filmed? I said, "Yeah, how are you?" And she goes, "Off YouTube." And I said, "Yeah, no, you know, I can't deny that. It's tis me." She goes, "Oh," she goes, "I recognise you." And I said, "I recognise your voice." She goes, "My husband watches you all the time." So, Gordon, Derbyshire. I know that. I've got a friend called John Derbyshire. So, Gordon, Derbyshire. Your missus said, "You're a keen fan. You watch me all the time." She looked at me kind of incredulous, and she goes, "You shed?" She goes, How do you get in it? They've only got that little pathway. What can I say? Tis scrap life, love it. Tis scrap life. But it was enjoyable meeting you. I'm glad I've got your husband's name out there. She wouldn't appear on video. I said, tell you what, let me film you now in Aldi, and you can say to your husband, hey look, I'm on YouTube with your legend. Sorry, legend. So Gordon, again, Gordon, thank you very much for watching, and it's appreciated. So that's twice in a day I've been eyeballed, and I'm going to have to start going out with an hat on and talking this squeaky voice so nobody will know what I sound like. So we end up back here. I've already had a cheeky gin and tonic, you can probably tell. Curse full of plastic ready to go to the tip. The bench is something else. So I'm going to film this just for Gordon's missus. Look, yeah, sort of like you walk to the left, and then you skip to the right, then you walk straight on, and I forgot the songs to film out that thing out from the song out of maybe forgot the film. Now I know it's not the film that's got the man-eating plant in it. So what do we here? Horror. Hey, the Rocky Horror Show. Okay, forget that. So then you skip to the left and you dance to the right and you finally get through there. And oh my God, look at my bench. It looks like every day's Solar's bench. I'm really disappointed. I really am with myself. So only a few days ago, I got rid of absolutely every piece of electronic e-waste and circuitry out this shed. And look at it now. We're backed almost to the ceiling. It's everywhere. That's only come from like what, 3 or 4 TVs, 4 or 5 monitors, 2 PCs and a partridge in a pear tree. I can no longer see my bench. So what's new? So we better close off with, what did it weigh? What did it pay? It weren't a lot that went in. Garage scrap, what I get for my fire extinguishers, have gone up a little bit to £160 a tonne. I got me £43, blah, blah, blah. I took some household cable in that I've been saving. I wanted to save it more because it was only 17 kilograms. Well, it's a case of if things come in, something's got to go out. So a sack of something had to go out because of what's come in. So I took that 17 kilograms of household cable in. I got a little bit higher than what I thought, £2,050 a tonne, so £2.05 a kilogram, and that got me 30 something pound. Ended up with £67. Not the biggest weigh-in I've had, but it was mostly about making space, as Scrapping Iris has just found out. By the way, Scrapping Irish, very nice job on the garden. Now, for you folk abroad, but I think, what's all this about your gardening? Me doing mine, Scrapping Irish doing his, because we live in the same temperate zone. He's only what? Across the water, 200 miles away at the most. We've got a very short summer. It rains a lot in the United Kingdom, in England, in Northern England. It rains a lot. That's the reason why they built all the cotton mills in the in the industrious century. So you've got to do things when the sun is shining. Stays light till 10 o'clock because before you know it, winter work is here. And God, have I got some winter work. Right, that's me. I've just papped on. It's more filling in and telling you what happened for me today. But Jim, thanks for meeting me at the Old Anvil Yard. Gordon, Derbyshire. Enjoy the video and your shout out. See you all soon. Okay, oldies. I was born in between those. Oh, that makes me feel old. However, old or not, the man's a machine. Let's see what 20 to 8. Let's see what we can get done. Well, a machine I may be, but I'm over lubricated machine, and there comes a point where you think you're just not making any headway whatsoever. I have done quite a bit on sorting stuff out, but the point comes, for example, when you lose your end. When you've not got an end, and you know it's in there somewhere, and you can't be sticking your fingers in to find it, that's when you say, scrap gods, just give me a break for once, please.